Hi, this is Jolly. Today I want to talk about a cell phone. Actually, it's how to choose your cell phone. In fact, it's a very complicated question because we have to got a lot of information. So in this presentation, I'm going to try to simplify the information and make it easy for you to understand. Okay, are you ready? Let's go. First of all, I need to explain the general environment of mobile phone purchase in recent years. Then, let's go back to 2020. Why this year? Because I'd like to call this year the best year for choosing cell phone. Do you know the cell phones are divided into two camps? The one is Android and another one is iPhone. Of course, there are different cores in different cell phone camps. So, what is the core of a mobile phone? It's a chip. In Android camps, most of them choose Qualcomm Snapdragon chips, while iPhone are A-series chips. Then, what happened in 2020? Do you know what type of iPhone in 2020? It's iPhone 12. In fact, you can read some of the iPhone 12's review online, the worst iPhone. At that time, Android phones use better screens, larger batteries, and higher resolution cameras, and the iPhone is still stuck in the iPhone 11 kind of toothpaste causing upgrade. More importantly, Qualcomm gave the key to help Android win the iPhone, Snapdragon 865. Although there is still some gap between this chip and A14 of the iPhone 12, but because the iPhone 12 is poor in other aspects, that year was the year when Android phone won a big victory. However, Qualcomm's chips for the next 2 years wiped out the 2020 with Snapdragon 888 and Snapdragon 8 Gen 1, two chips that can increase the temperature of your phone by 10 degrees. It's very crazy. And Snapdragon become Fire Dragon. The heating issue allow me to tell you, absolutely do not buy any Android phone produced in 2021 and 2022. This is also the first thing we learn to choose a mobile phone. Don't choose a problematic chip. Okay. Second, camera. I wonder if you have a habit when eating outside with your friend, does the first taste always belong to your cell phone? Then we will send it on Facebook, in Twitter. What's more, we always share some landscape photos on social media. It's really? By the way, mobile payment is very popular in China. Mobile payment is shopping without cash and credit cards. Yes, no cash and credit cards. We almost use the app like PayPal. So Chinese pay more attention to the camera of the cell phone. In this part, I'd like to quote the result of a mobile phone camera evaluation by a Chinese YouTuber. This evaluation took place in December 2022. YouTuber took hundreds of photos with 4 flagship mobile phones and used the method of blind test to obtain whites. In the end, almost 100,000 netizens participated in this vote. Through the conclusion, we know the comparison between the 3 Android phones and Apple. Apple wins the last place in this blind evaluation, which is not surprising. I said before that Apple is reluctant to further optimize the camera, just like my Samsung. It has 5 cameras to ensure the quality of the photos, but the iPhone 14 still has 3 cameras. You know, my phone is produced in 2020 and the iPhone 14 is produced in 2022. So, if you like to use your mobile phone to take pictures, I suggest you choose an Android phone. The last part is the phone charging. Let's assume a scenario where you were playing your cell phone last night and woke up the next day and found that you forgot to charge your phone. At that time, you only have 2 options. Either choose to use your cell phone as little as possible after you go out, or bring your charging. Oh, it's painful, right? So many mobile phone manufacturers are developing fast charging, which allows the phone to absorb the most power in the shortest time. Let's look at a comparison of a set of data. It's Apple's charging speed. It's Samsung. It's OnePlus. It's Xiaomi. And the last one is Vivo. Interestingly, the iPhone is the last one again. So, charging is important because it can guarantee your mobile phone power when you encounter urgent matters. Finally, chip, camera, charging. This is what I value most when I buying a phone. Chip is don't choose problematic make chip. Actually, this year, Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 is a good chip. If you want to change your cell phone, you can try. And camera and charging, I prefer Android phone. You can see it. The iPhone is not always best, right? I hope my presentation and advice can help you when you buy your next cell phone. Don't believe advertisement and don't believe salesman's sweet words, and choose your cell phone that suits your best. Okay, thank you.